apparently is now recording.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I do the intro?
Go for it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you have waited for so long. I don't know why you have waited, because this podcast sucks. This podcast sucks my butt. But anyway, we're back. It's Phoenix and DJ.
Yeah. DJ Jeremy Ray.
DJ Jeremy Ray. No guest today. This was kind of an impromptu thing because I hit up DJ. I'm like, you want to record tomorrow? And he's like, let's do it. So shout out DJ for being able to do it on such short notice. But I'm like, we got to get an episode in, so we'll get it. We'll try to get a guest next episode. But anyway,
Right.
that's how this came about, episode 3. So DJ, how have things been?
Shit's been fucking like dope as fuck. I think the last podcast episode was in the summer, and now it's almost fucking end of 2022.
No, there's no shot it was in the summer. Was it really?
Yeah, it was like the end of the summer, and then like we basically didn't do anything for the fall, and then we're doing this episode, which is the beginning of winter. That shit's crazy.
You know what's funny? Because that was the episode I had to do it in my car, right? With Thyla. So I hope Thyla's. I keep saying Thyla. I don't, and people keep correcting me, so I don't know which one's right. But that's funny because I do remember that, and I remember complaining how hot it was.
It was like fucking August or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm stuck in my car. I had no AC. So what's funny about that is it comes full circle, because today I'm also having to do this in my car because I'm broke, so I couldn't pay the oil bill. So our house has no heat, and it's like 30 degrees.
Oh,
so
shit. What the?
Yeah, there's one room that we keep a space heater in the bedroom for when we sleep. Otherwise, I can't. I don't even want to be in the house because it's freezing. But
yeah, I was gonna say, like, what is it, fucking
yeah,
Jack type of sex, like you guys fucking and you just being like, she call you Jack Frost?
Yeah, well, fucking's the only thing keeps us warm. Well, now that she's 5 months along, there ain't much fucking going on anymore. But no, what I'm saying is, I don't even like to be in the house because I work, and then I go to the gym, and I'll hang out at the gym for like 4 hours after work because they have heating in there in the lobby. So I'm just chilling in there, and then I get home, and I just chill in my car with the heat on till I'm tired enough to go to bed, and then I'm like, so. And the other reason is, in the bedroom, the space heater, I was gonna try to do it in there, but it's like, this is the noise it makes. It's like, yeah,
That would annoy the fuck out of me.
Dude, I could barely see. It's been rough, but like, you know how much oil, gas, and everything is. I can't afford the bill, so I don't know what we're gonna do. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now.
This fucking today's economy, man. I've literally been trying
Oh,
to,
it's brutal.
because I know that, like, I'm a college student, and I've been trying to get my own apartment and move out, but it's been so fucking rough. Literally, this shit is so fucking, like, it's either you choose your apartment and you just pay for your apartment bills and you starve, or you pay for your bills for your food, and then you basically don't live. You don't live in an apartment. Like, this shit's crazy.
It sucks, dude. It's yeah, the economy's terrible. Like, just the price of everything's going up, and also it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what minimum wage is in Colorado, but like, it's hard to make a living off minimum. I'm not minimum wage anymore, thankfully, but for someone like a college student, like, that's got to be tough.
Right. In Colorado, they're giving me $13 an hour, which is not bad, but they're only giving me like fucking 4 or 5 hours a week.
Oh, that sucks.
I know.
What do you do for work?
Dollar General, and I'm basically a cash register.
Yeah. Do you work nights?
Mm,
You do?
yeah, I closed that shit too.
Dude, you must see some
Honest,
crazies in there. Cause I used to
I
when I lived in New York.
mm,
Well, my uncle has a cabin in upstate New York, and I visit there. I mean, even in Connecticut, like you go to a dollar store late at night, it's just like crackheads, the drunkies, psychos. You know, like, I feel like you see some crazy shit.
oh, I have. The most thing that actually irritates the fuck out of me is when people forget that there's tax. They're like, "But the tag said it was $1, bruh. Do you not fucking live in America?" Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
ain't nothing a dollar in America, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Fucking hand jobs used to be a fucking $5. Now it's fucking 25.
Well, it depends. You
That's true.
can get a $5 hand job from a lady with a dick. You know,
Yeah. In today's mindset, yeah.
I speak from experience. Them
Oh
ladies
shit.
with dicks, them ladies with dicks can suck a mad dick, and they could jerk a mad dick. Okay, because they got that manly grip strength, you know. So
Mhm. Like
anyway,
from Ted, like that scene from Ted too. Johnny, there's no chicks with dicks. There's only dudes with tits.
well, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's what makes the world go rat a tat tat.
True.
But listen, before the people listening get all pissed, oh, this talk rap. Why are you talking about fucking transgenders?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. A lot has happened in the community recently.
I know.
Um, I mean, always at the top of the list as far as like activity is Slick Dice, of course, because he's always dropping shit.
That dude.
Um, yeah, he's
And
nuts.
listen. I'm not trying to piss on Def Not Bio because I used to be in Nascent Entertainment, and for some, what pisses, I'm going to be talking about this in the mixed up of collabs because I'm going to be dropping a song with 508 Kenji called Hitters on that on the mixtape of collabs, and on my verse on Hitters, I basically explain, I'm just like, I'm not mad at you, Def Not Bio, but I'm just pissed off. Like, they dropped me from Nascent Entertainment, the group, because of the fact that like I wasn't quote unquote being active, and I was just like, what the fuck?
It's sorry, I don't mean it. It's insane entertainment.
Insane, yeah. But I'm just
Yeah.
like, why the fuck did why I literally work two part-time jobs. I'm a full student and I'm still trying to make YouTube videos, like content creations, like reactions, reviews, some podcasts too, as well as basically make music. So I'm sorry if I'm not on social media constantly.
Yeah, I mean, did you like have an agreement with them when you joined
Oh,
them that like you would have to release a certain amount of music?
no, and that's the thing that pissed me off. That's the thing that caught me off guard is because they didn't I didn't sign a contract or anything like an actual label would, but I asked Defna, I was just like, "Yo, can I just join this shit?" Because I would like to actually get to know the actual and the group's members, like like young Jade, I think his name is. Um, some and like a bunch of other people, but I was like trying to get to know them, but I just didn't have time to be on social media because most of my life in the last year has been fucked because just like everyone else in this fucking country, because of the fact that like most of my life has just been trying to juggle two part-time jobs, fucking like I said, like to do all this content creations, which is tough enough because because I don't have an editor where I can just pay to just edit my videos or edit my music. I have to do all that shit
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
to me that's like that's fishy that they
mm,
would drop you for that if you never verbally or over DM said like, yeah, I'll drop a certain amount of music. They should tell people first like if you want to be with insane entertainment, you got to be dropping consistently. They should say that,
on God,
you know
and
what I
that's why
mean?
I was actually pissed. But
Yeah.
him and Slick of the Ice have been dropping a heavy like um Slick of the ice though. Slick, oh my god, that dude is the boss. He just drops him and is it Jab Z or JBZ?
Oh, I always forget it. I think it's Jabez Z.
Jabba Z, yeah.
He
Because
corrected me, and I keep forgetting it.
I think he's like in the UK or like yeah, something like over there in fucking England or some shit.
He
But
doesn't
I
sound.
think
He
he
doesn't have an accent.
uh,
Excuse me.
but
Not
yeah,
that
no,
I
he
noticed.
right. And the thing that was weird is he basically I haven't actually listened to it yet because I was actually gonna do set today to just react to that album or to the EP, but the EP that him and Slick the Ice basically released, I think it was yesterday or last night. That shit I want to basically react. And then Slick dropped an EP with his friend called Dante. So I was like, damn, I want to fucking listen to all that shit.
Wait, the Slick and Jabez Z EP you're talking about Element?
Yeah, the Elements.
Oh, that dropped like a week or two. Well, like a week or week and a half ago. That was pretty good. I actually listened to that.
Was it one of their best work or
Well, I'll tell you what, Slick killed it. Jabez Z, um, I wasn't feeling it on like three of the songs, but there was one verse he did that was really good. But I know like rap isn't his main thing, so
Mhm.
but like yeah, it was pretty good, you know.
And then fucking what's Biombi basically dropped his new mixtape.
What?
Or
No.
not Biombi. Not Biombi. Fuck. I was thinking Biombi
Oh
controversy.
man, you got me
I was like
excited. I was like,
I,
wait.
I was I was having one of those moments where because I'm looking on YouTube right now where I looked at Biombi's profile and I was thinking controversy and then I was like, oh shit, I said Biombi. Fuck, trying to get I bet whenever I said that and everyone's listening to this, they're like, oh, Biombi's back? Oh shit.
Yo, they're gonna stop the podcast and go look it up, and they're never gonna know that it was
And
just a typo, or not a
hey,
typo, a fuck up.
right. Hey Biombi, you're welcome though.
Yo,
But no,
Biombi, drop the mixtape, man. This is a sign,
come out of retirement, man. Do pull a move like Logic did. Come on, just come out of retirement.
or at least keep making beats, cause I'm using another one of your beats for my next album.
On
So
God,
you
if
gotta
it was
keep it,
he was a fire producer too. So
bro. He made some good beats. This one that I'm using, yo. First of all, Biombi, if you're listening, you know what? Fuck it. When I drop this, I'm gonna tag him in the story so he listens to this shit.
bet.
Biombi, I got a producer tag for you because every producer needs a producer tag, and I got one for you, and it's gonna be on my album. So cut, cut and paste it, and then put it on your beats. You will not regret it. So that I
On your
listened to that. I listened to the Slick of the Ice um, EP with
right.
Dante.
Are you talking about
Um,
the are you talking about the are you talking about the project that are you talking about the collab project? The joint
no, no,
project?
no, no. The Slick of the Ice is he dropped something recently. Anyway, that
All right,
was pretty good.
hold
But
on. I got it.
oh yeah,
Okay. All right, so I was
yeah.
talking to my cousin because he was trying he probably was trying to get me because there's a lot of
Oh,
snow. So I was like, "Do I need to go help you with some snow?" And he was just like, "No, I was just gonna go to the store." I was like, "Oh, okay." Because I was like, "Fuck, I thought I didn't have to do snow until like fucking minute."
well, dude, in Buffalo, New York, they got 6 feet of snow.
Damn.
That's why. So that I don't follow football, but I heard the Buffalo Bills game,
Yeah, they
NFL, that
played
was
heavy.
canceled.
Wait, did they cancel it? I thought they actually played in the snow.
No, there was like 5 or 6 feet of snow.
Hmm.
I think they either, cause like I said, I don't follow NFL really. I just heard this. They either postponed it, or they played in Detroit,
Hmm.
which is crazy. Cause like football rarely gets postponed because they can play in any weather. So like
Right.
it has to be bad for them to postpone a game.
Right.
Like 6 feet is crazy. I got a boy who lives in Buffalo, Dion Smolinski,
Uh-huh.
and we have a diss track coming. It's more just like, well, he's got it's too long. Well, fuck it. So he's a martial artist, right?
Right.
And he has a YouTube channel. And there's another martial artist that has a YouTube channel, and they are constantly arguing with each other. And so
Oh,
I told
shit.
him,
You know, this shit thinking about my mind automatically went to Cobra Kai shit. Man, it's gonna go from 8 Mile comma or 8 Mile Cobra Kai. Think about that.
well, here's the thing. My boy Dion, he's not a rapper. I
Mm,
mean, he could spit, but he's not really a rapper. So I told him, I go, yo, just because I'm his boy, I'm like, let's drop a diss track. Like I'll do a verse and you gotta do the other verse. So we did a DMX Where the Hood At remix. Once he writes his verse, we're gonna drop it on him. But anyway, he lives in Buffalo, and that's what made me think of that. But I do
but
want to
yeah,
mention something real quick, if that's all right.
yeah.
So I don't know when this is gonna drop. Probably not tomorrow. What do you think?
Well, cause tonight I'm gonna basically be I'm just gonna chill and then get some homework done because I got like fucking heavy essays, dude. Like my fucking finals is coming
Yeah.
up, but it's not due until like a couple weeks. So I'm just gonna work on this. I'm also gonna work on some other videos so I can actually get this done by tomorrow.
Oh yeah. So all right. So
Saturday morning. Let's go.
it, well, if it could drop Saturday morning, that's great. But if not, so anyway, I got an EP dropping tomorrow at 7 p.m. So it's the EP is
Pure
called
breed.
Purebred. Purebred, yep.
Or-
And
Yeah, I am so sleepy.
this is by the group The Underdogs, which consists of myself, Slick the Ice, and Chris Cantrell.
Right.
And the EP is called Purebred. It's 5 tracks. I posted the EP cover art and the track list on my story. So it's dropping 7 p.m. tomorrow. Right now is Friday, November 18th. So if this episode gets delayed, let's say it drops Sunday or Monday, then I hope y'all like the EP. But if it drops tomorrow morning, everybody listening to this, 7 p.m. I don't care what you're doing. You could postpone fucking your girl. You could postpone getting drunk, getting high. You could postpone all that shit because you got to listen to this shit. All right? Because this
Okay.
shit is solid. Let me tell you what, if you're worried about fucking your girl will always be there. You can fuck her later. You can fuck her while listening to the EP, honestly. But just
Hey, hey,
don't
hey.
focus on her, focus on the music. Focus on me rapping.
No,
Think
fuck
about
to the rhythm.
think
Fuck to
about
the rhythm.
think about Sam Rasco. Like think about my face while you're fucking your girl, okay? That's the best advice I can give you. Just envision it's
Oh
me.
shit. Oh
Well, that's
shit.
kind of weird. But
And then news articles. Why is so many wives basically getting pissed off about their husbands? Oh, because they listen to Sam Rascal.
well, yeah. So it's not an album to fuck to necessarily unless you're weird, but listen,
Right.
everybody got their kinks, so but no, seriously. Guys, listen to the album. Let me know what you think. Hit up Slick, hit up Chris, let them know what you think. We're always looking for ways to improve, how to get better. So,
Right. By the way, like,
you know
so
what I'm
that's what
saying?
I was gonna say. Because the track list, I have it on your story right here. I'm on your story on my phone. The
Yeah.
first one is called Overload, which is 3 minutes and 23 seconds long. Mike
Yep.
Oxlong, which is 2 minutes and 41.
Yep.
Mathematics, that's a 5 minute and 13-minute song. Love Salsa remix, which is 3 minutes and 31. I, I'm actually excited for that one because I'm actually excited to see what you guys put for that spin for that remix. And then
What, the Love Toaster remix?
yeah,
I didn't like my verse on that song.
no,
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't like it, but other people might.
And then the last one that I'm seeing right now is Pour One Out, which is a 3 minute and 15-second song long,
Yeah.
or 3 minute and 52-second long song long. So I'm actually excited for that. I'm gonna react to it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get those videos posted because hell yeah. Also, I reacted to your okay song. That shit was fire as fuck,
Oh yeah, that
bro.
one was weird.
I was high as fuck when I reacted to it. So in the video, if you see and you're just like, why is DJ acting that way? Why is he slow? I'm just like, I in that video I rewatched it when I was sober the next morning. I was like, people are gonna know I'm high as fuck because I was just like getting deep like a pothead would. I'd be like, oh yeah, he's going there because notice how he's referencing like Scream because she's answering the phone during the windows and he's the killer and he's about to go kill her just like a Scream movie and I was just like I was like high as fuck. I even said I was like, you
Oh,
know what, I might be reaching but shit, I'm high as fuck right now.
well, you must be high right now because you just mixed up the two songs. You said okay, okay, okay. The song you're talking about is
Oh,
Kill.
oh shit, that's right. Well, I reacted to both of them in the same video.
Are you high right now, DJ?
Nah, maybe later though.
Oh shit. Well, listen, the um the okay, okay, okay song. You should react to that because I like it, but it was weird because I wrote that and recorded it like on impulse. That was one of the weirdest songs I ever wrote. I think it came out pretty good, but like I don't know. Like I was just at home chilling
Mhm,
and then I was looking for beats to put on for a song for my Sanctuary EP,
mhm.
which I'm gonna drop before my album. But and then I heard that and I just started like, like humming along to it, freestyling a little bit, and then I started writing some stuff. And then all of a sudden I had a full song. I was like, what the hell? And so I just recorded it. I was like, all right, well, I got a song, so I recorded it, and then I'm like, all right, so I'll put this on the EP. Then I was like, fuck it, I'll just drop it right now. So that shit was like one night, just like not even planned, just like heard a beat.
Mm.
Excuse me, wrote the lyrics. Oh, excuse me, God, and then released it.
So I
And
was gonna
there's a
say like,
couple. Sorry,
no, you're
there's a
fine.
couple. There's a couple parts in there where you could tell it was kind of impromptu because there's
Mm,
a couple ad libs in there, and I was pretty like faded and tired when wrote and recorded it, especially when
yeah.
I recorded it. And so there's a couple ad libs that weren't supposed to be ad libs. It was just me talking during the recording, but they made it on the final track. And I'm like, oh shit. And like after I uploaded it and I listened to it, and I listened to it the next day. I didn't listen to it that night. I listened to it the next day and it's already been up. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like that wasn't, I was supposed to cut that out, but I forgot. But it happens.
Right. Well, and honestly, I was gonna ask. I know a lot of artists do this. I mean, I do it, but at the same time, if I know that there's like a certain timestamp, I don't count my bars. Um, like, do you bar count or do you basically just count? Do you just go with the flow?
Um, what do you mean? Like, do I plan out to do a certain amount of bars?
Yeah, like a 12 bar or 4 bar, like
Oh,
beat.
hell no. No,
No.
I mean, unless I'm like directed to by
Hmm.
if it's a feature, if I'm featuring someone's song, they're like, give me 16 bars, I'll give them 16 bars. But like when I'm doing my own music, I just spit until, like a lot of those beats on YouTube, or I mean, you could just hear it. You don't need the timestamps. Like they'll say like, all right, verse, hook, bridge, verse two,
Right.
hook, bridge. I don't follow
If
that.
the
So
beat.
like, yeah,
Uh,
like even if they didn't write that, like if I'm listening to the beat and I'm like, okay, this is when the hook is supposed to be. If I
mm,
feel like it would be better for my verse to continue
mhm,
into the hook, I'm gonna continue my verse into the hook. I don't follow that at all.
right.
I go by what I'm feeling. So if I'm like, okay, this sounds like where the hook's supposed to be,
Mhm,
okay, this might be a good place to put a hook, then I'll put a hook. But otherwise I just you know what I mean? Like I just go with
mhm.
how I feel the song would sound best.
Yeah, that's pretty. I do that with majority of my music. But like if it's like the cipher that Slick basically wanted me to do, he was like, do this certain amount of time in 1 minute. And I was like, okay, so I guess I'll have to count the bars. And that was the only actual project I have ever actually counted of like a 12 bar. I was just like,
Huh.
okay, this is one, two, three, four. All the rest of the
Yeah.
projects I just go with the flow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I said, like if I'm featuring on someone's track and they ask me to do a certain amount of bars, I mean,
Mm,
I haven't that's rare. Like usually they'll give you a timestamp. They'll say like
right,
rap for a minute. Then you could do whatever you want. I mean, you could do if you want to go fast, you could do 64 bars in that minute. If you want to go
right,
slow, you could do 12 bars. But like I actually now I don't think I've ever had a rapper say do this many bars. It's usually like do this amount of time.
right. I was just mostly I
Yeah.
was just curious because I remember I was watching one of those interviews where with Eminem and they were just like, "Yo, M, did you stop counting the bars on Rap God when you wrote it?" And he was just like, "Yeah, I just stopped counting the bars. I didn't even fucking give a shit. I was just going with the flow." And I was just like, "Well, with songs like Rap God, you would have to stop counting bars. You just go with the flow."
Oh yeah, because like especially with the beat, like
Mm,
Rap God, that's kind of an unorthodoxical beat. I don't know if that's a word, unorthodox beat. Like yeah, and it was like a 7 minute song. So like you can't be counting bars. You just got to spit till you feel like the chorus should come in.
right,
That's one of those songs where like you spit until you're like I'm done. Like give me a hook.
right.
you know.
And then I guess some other things. It's so weird because the rappers here in Colorado that I know personally is like the Cactus Cordell and then the person who basically records a lot and do stage stuff, which is Kid Broly or Kid Against the World. I think that's his name. Him and me, him and me. His real name is David, and him and me actually grew up together. But then we went our separate ways with high school, and now we haven't actually seen each other in 4 years.
Oh, so you knew that dude.
Hmm.
Excuse me. That's funny.
And it's so weird
Oh
because
boy.
I try to not have my music where it's kind of like his style, which is so weird because me and his style are two different things. And I was just like, we're homies, but we just don't see music the same way.
Yo, that happens sometimes, like everybody got their own vision with music and their own personality. and
Right.
so that's pretty cool. Y'all should get up and do a song or something.
Honestly, that's why I might ask him if I can actually do a performance with do like a guest feature performance, kind of like how Eminem did with Rock the Bells, or just do like a guest performance where I'm rapping one of his verses. Just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I had to pull the phone away from my face because it was burning my ear off.
damn, you gotta be careful. Then that way you don't have to be Ghost the rapper. We don't want you to be Phoenix the rapper. We want you to be Ghost the rapper. Just kidding.
Well, I tell you what, Ghosts might be making a return.
Oh shit, for real? Damn. Oh yeah,
Not
cause
anytime soon.
okay, okay. Cause you said you have Sanctuary EP coming out, right? Soon?
Yeah.
And then
I would say end of December.
end of December. And then your next actual official album is next year.
Yeah, probably February.
All right. I'm gonna be looking forward for that shit. Cause I listen to Church of Phoenix almost every time I work out. Cause Church of Phoenix, especially fucking uh the first section of the songs, like my or like this city or this is my city. I think that's the title of this of the song, featuring Icy Cash and Demar Black. That shit is fire. Like I get so inspired to that song, and I work out, and I just like I forget that I'm even working out. You know,
Yeah, my fucking city.
my fucking city. That's the title. I was just like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
yeah.
like that one. Icy Cash and Damir Black killed that shit.
On God.
100%.
Uh, is there okay? So far, has there been any actual artists in the underground community that you actually want to collab with and record with, and that you haven't actually got a chance to?
Um, trying to think. Icy was the one I wanted to for the longest time. Then I got him on Church of Phoenix.
Hmm.
Um, artists. I don't know. Trying to think. I mean, a lot of people from Insane. I haven't because I had that whole beef with a lot of the Insane artists,
Yeah, I was
and that
actually gonna
shit.
say, would you
As
ever collab with Def Not?
I would, because at least from where from where I am, there's no beef.
I got you.
So yeah, whatever. Because to me, I don't fuck with him really,
Mm.
but when it comes to music, I could put that shit aside and just do the music, you know.
Mm.
Um, Epic Rider. Oh, I did a collab with Epic Rider on Down the Alley. I forgot about. I would like to do another one with Epic Rider. I should hit him up about that.
He's a good, yeah, he's a fucking good spitter. Good
Yeah.
producer too. Him and Beyond are probably the two best producers in the underground community.
Well, they're second best to DJ Jeremy, right? Let's be real.
Hey, I try not to be pride.
Well,
Pride is the devil. Oh, oh yeah,
yeah.
J. Cole. You listen to J. Cole?
J Cole's my man. He's the greatest rapper of all time.
On God,
Well,
literally.
not the greatest, but I mean he's one of my favorites.
Mhm. I've been
I
listening to
love
him,
J.
Roddy Rich, uh, him, Roddy Rich, Joyner Lucas, and Kendrick Lamar uh, here lately, and it's just been like I've been like so like hyped up because like Roddy Rich has
Wait, they
been
did a song together?
no, they didn't do a song together. I've just been listening to all of them here lately.
Oh, damn. I thought you were
Yo,
I
that
was
would be
like
fucking
I
sick.
thought you were saying Cole, Roddy Rich, Joyner, and Kendrick did a track. I was like, "Holy shit."
Damn, that shit would be fucking fire. I just don't know why Kendrick and Cole haven't actually done a track. Like, don't was it because like they had some beef or some shit?
I don't know, man. That's crazy. They should definitely do a track.
I know. But yeah, anyways, how's how like besides the music, do you think you're gonna do like any like gonna bring up your music reviews soon? Because you do have one music review and it's off of Icy Cash's
I know.
project on your
I
channel.
know. I gotta do more. I just been so busy, man. I'm working 3 jobs now. I'm like
Damn. And you're a
scrambling to
father,
pay rent. Yeah,
right?
like
You're a
it's just
father
a
to
lot
be.
of yeah. Like there's I'm trying, man. Like just what I'm like this episode itself was like hard to do,
I know.
and I still got to work on two other like I just finished the Underdogs out EP Purebred. Like
Mm,
that took forever, way longer than expected. I got to do another EP and then an album.
mm.
I don't
Well,
know. I
what
might put
people
it off until I'm completely done with my own music.
mm. Well,
So
what
like
people don't
I'm
understand is that
yeah.
people don't understand is that like making music, especially being an independent underground artist, making music is harder than fucking mainstream. Because most of the people who are in mainstream, no offense to anyone, because I'm not trying to be mean, but like all the people on mainstream usually just go in there and record, and then just let everyone else who are audio engineers and everyone else who's mixers just basically do the rest of the work.
Well,
Everyone who
yeah. I mean, not just that, but if you're a famous rapper, like if you're a millionaire,
mm,
like I don't think Lil Wayne is worried about his job, like his
No.
side job. Like I think like he's got all the time in the fucking world to record. But
Yeah.
I will say I've thought about that before, and I'm like I get jealous. I'm gonna be honest. Like I get jealous because I look at these famous rappers and like they got all the time in the world, they got all the professional equipment in the world, they got all the connections in the world. But you got to
Right.
remember, a lot of these guys came from the dirt.
From
Like
the bottom, just like
they
us.
like
Yeah.
they didn't just show up one day and they got everything they wanted. Like they had to go through the same struggle times 10 of what I'm
Right.
going through. You know what I mean? Like they had to go like a
Every.
lot of them. I'm not saying all of them. Like
Right.
rappers like Tyler the Creator, he was rich all his life. But
I
like
know.
there's rappers out there like they had to go through the mud just like we are. And a lot of them times 100.
Yep.
Way worse circumstances,
Well.
and they made it. So that kind of gives me hope because it's like,
Mhm.
like what the fuck am I bitching about? Like
Every single
suck
rap,
it up.
almost not every single rapper, but a lot of the rappers, especially with old school, like I guarantee. So it was funny. I was naming off all these famous rappers, or famous rap groups, and the original MCs, like the Sugar Hill Gang, or like fucking Wu Tang Clan, and NWA. Most, I guarantee you, I'm not trying to be rude to my generation. So anyone who's Gen Z listening to this, don't be offended, but most of y'all don't even fucking know what NWA stands for. And because I'm white, I can't say it, but go look it up.
Niggas with attitude.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. I just, I had to cover for you because you couldn't say it.
Right.
But
But
I'll be the asshole. I'll be the ass.
but no, most people don't even know like the Sugar Hill Gang or fucking the Flash or Flash Master. Like most of them don't even know. And I'm just like, you forget, even mainstream, everyone forgets where rap came from and forget the pioneers from it. And it's just like, bro, why you being so fucking prideful and
Yeah.
stubborn that you just forget who created this craft for you to listen to and to make to?
Did you say to mate to?
No, to make to. I mean, to mate to as
Oh,
well. I mean, shit,
I
fucking
was like,
some
damn.
rap, some rap beats fucking have that rhythm, like.
Well, you know what's funny? So
Hmm.
I've never been a Kendrick fan until this last album, Mr. Morale, because that shit was nuts. But
Yeah.
before that, I never got it. I just never got it. Like what people say. Like, of course, I always understood. Okay, he's amazing lyrically. I get that. But I like just I wouldn't bump his music. Like I never understood what people. Anyway, but
Right.
ironically, the first song I ever fucked to was a Kendrick Lamar song. It was I think it was called Love. It was
Hmm.
like it was off his album Damn, and it goes, "Give me a run for your money. There's nobody, no one, na, na, na." You know that song?
Yep. It's
So that was the first song I ever fucked to. I only did 1 year of college. Then I
mm,
dropped out like a pussy. Well, no, just because I was broke. But well, yeah, a pussy. But anyway, so I took it because it was like a Christian college, like one of
mhm.
those type where it's like So I took a girl. She came in the window, and we're fucking, and so I had to put on some loud music, um, to
So the
distract from the
Christians.
noise of intercourse, right? So,
Yep.
so what I did was I didn't have Spotify Premium.
Mhm.
I just had like the regular, but I still don't have Spotify Premium. So what I did was I put on a rap mixtape or whatever playlist, whatever it's called. So I
Mhm.
just typed in like rap playlist. I put that on, and that song came on, and we're fucking. And that song always has a sentimental value in my heart because of that. Like it was just random, but
Bro,
every time I hear that song, I just
it brings
imagine
me to memories. Yep.
that. Yeah.
Bro, Well, and like the thing that's crazy too is I kid you not, and for the viewers listening to this, if you go look it up, I'm just gonna give you a fair warning that it's your choice to look it up, but they actually have vibrators that have Bluetooth connections to it. Butt plugs that have Bluetooth connections to it.
Oh,
So,
so it like vibrates at the base level of the song?
yeah.
That's what's
And
up.
so I told this to all my friends, and I have like a couple of like chicks that are like my some good homies, some good
Yeah.
homegirls will give me some of that good pussy. I'm just kidding. But
Damn.
no, and I told that to them, and
Yo,
they got all
DJ,
excited. What?
how many inches is your penis?
Fucking 5?
12, you said?
No, it's not. It's not that long. I guarantee you, it's not that long. Fuck. I wish
Yo,
I had that. I wish I had those genetics. Fuck.
well, 12 is a little much. Can we
I know
agree?
that.
12 is pushing it. Um,
12 is pushing it, and the pinky is losing it, I guess.
well, hey, give me one. Let me take a picture. But keep the people entertained.
Okay, no, basically, I basically was just like, yo, it would kind of be weird if a fan came up to me and was just like, yeah, I masturbated to your song. You made me come so hard. I'm just like, yo, what? I guess Ghost actually left, or I think he put it off. I don't know. I don't know what Ghost is doing. He said keep people entertained. So yeah. Okay, well, I guess this is a good ad for my sponsor. For those of you guys who basically like Discord, you guys want to go get reactions, you guys go to my reactions reviewed or to the reviewers realm um, reaction server. I can give it to you in the description, or I could basically go to my website.
Yo,
You're back?
I'm back at it like a crack addict.
Hey.
So,
No, I was. What
what were
happened?
you what were you talking about to keep the people entertained?
Oh, I was telling them about because I was just like, well, Ghost is gone. I guess this is the best time to do an advertisement for my for my Discord server, so people can actually get reaction and review requests basically. Because
Oh,
I
there you
just
go.
created this. Yeah, I just created a Discord that basically allows people to go in there and just put in requests.
Yo, and also everybody listen to this. Go to DJ Jeremy Ray's fucking YouTube channel and listen to his music, okay? Because this dude puts hard work into his music, and you don't understand the hours this motherfucker spends on content, okay? There are
Thank you.
hours he spends on content that he could spend on fucking bitches with his 12-inch cock. So if you're not listening to his content and his music, you're doing a great disservice to the underground community and really to America, okay? So
Oh
I
God.
support. So first of all, I just salute to the troops, both sides. Okay, Russia, Ukraine, love them both. Don't be like that. Okay, support DJ, support America, support Russia. Actually, I'm rooting for Russia in the war. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so be a real man and listen to his music, cause
Hey, thank
this
you.
dude puts fucking heart, sweat, and soul into it.
On God. Fucking
So see,
music
I
is.
just did a little advertisement for you too.
Thank you. Ghost the rapper or Phoenix the rapper, he puts in hard work too. Go listen to that shit. I guarantee you, if you listen to it, you would feel like you just basically got your taint licked, and you would feel like you
Yo,
would.
have you ever had your taint licked?
No, and I I
That shit's
actually thought,
actually nice.
is it like
Well, listen, I got my ass ate for the first time this year.
how'd that feel?
I It was fucking awesome. I think I'm gay. Dude, that shit was nice though. Well, I could take a tongue. I couldn't take a whole dick. But
Hmm.
that shit was nice. You'd be surprised. The taint is nice too, which reminds me I should probably shave down there cuz but anyway, you know, but who you
Maintenance.
rooting for? Ukraine or Russia?
Honestly, I'm rooting for North Korea. I'm just
Yo, I'll take. That's what I like to hear right there. Kim Jong Un. What about abortion?
Shit, that's a fucking rough topic.
I
Yo,
don't know
yo.
where this podcast is going right now.
First, people are gonna type in the comments. First, they talked about transgenders. They're transphobia or they're transphobia, and then they're talking about assholes getting licked, and then now they're talking about Ukraine and how they pick Russia and they pick North Korea, and then they choose to talk about abortion. What assholes?
Yo, why do I feel like that's your natural talking voice, but you choose not to use it with this podcast? No, I'm just kidding with you.
You know what? I should just do a rap that just is just that voice. Just like Eminem's, like Eminem's "Fuck." I should just do a song like that where it's just in
Oh,
that voice.
fact.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, not fact. No, wait. No, not
no,
fuck.
not.
I said fact.
Oh,
F-A-C-K.
yeah,
F-A-C-K. Fact,
F-U-C-K.
fact.
Fact, fact,
I'm
fact, fact, fact.
freaking.
Hey.
Yo, here's the thing with transgenders, right? I can't be transphobic because I would rape a transgender dude. And listen, right? I wouldn't rape a regular woman. I would rape a transgender dude. So how can I be transphobic? Because
Exactly.
let's think about it. I'm choosing who to rape, right? And I pass up the regular straight girl and go for the transgender. So that proves that I can't be transphobic. I
Right.
would think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm choosing to fuck this motherfucker right here. I don't care. You
exactly.
transform to get that pussy. I'm about to fuck you in the asshole too.
All right, we should talk rap. So listen,
Just talk rap, scratch that. Talk sex.
I talked to you. Yeah. Um. Okay. So. Okay. Who's your top 5 in the underground community?
Oh
You
shit!
know what? Scratch that. Scratch that. Not okay. Well, not really, but top 5 all time. So that means when did
In
it
the
start? It started in
community?
2019.
Oh shit!
So top 5. So this could include people who were in the underground community for a year and then left. Top 5 all time underground community. Who you got?
I have to put Kenji at first. I have to.
Of course.
I, I have to put Kenji at first, and then number two. Fuck, that's a hard decision because as skills, fuck, I would have to put maybe. mm, Fuck, that's a hard one. That's a hard question because it's not just because I don't want to offend anyone, but it's like everyone has great skill that has
Yeah.
came and gone through the fucking community. So like,
Well, let me put it this way then, make it easy. Who's your top 5, your favorites?
oh, that's got
Okay.
to be
Who do you listen
Kenji,
to the most? That's what I'm saying. Like your
Kenji,
favorite.
you, Irvin V, Controversy, and Beyond B.
Irv, I forgot about her. Holy shit.
And just look at the ice. Those are my top five.
Kenji, some faggot named Phoenix, Irv, Biombi, and Slick.
Yep,
That's what's up. That's a good list. I like that list.
for real. Honestly, that's who I listen to more. But like I can't give a top five list because everyone's got great talent. And I don't know, like we
Yeah.
talked about in like I think episode one of season two, when we were basically saying, yo, we're sick and tired of people basically just shitting on the community and then leaving, or basically people just biting the dust and leaving like because first it was who was it that left first? Was it I don't know who fucking left first.
Well, my beef was people who would see a group of people who promote each other and drop comments and likes on each other's music. They would see
Right.
that, drop a song, get all that love, and then start talking shit. That's who I have
Correct.
beef with. I'm like, what the fuck? You
Right.
know? I don't know who did it first, but there's been a few motherfuckers who did that shit.
Your beef with Boss Up, yo, that one was fucking. Wasn't that
He
your first
wasn't in
beef?
the community at
No.
all. No, Boss Up was not in the community. He was on his own shit. That was some other shit. And you know what? I tried to reconcile that shit, and he acted like a fucking bitch when I did. So fuck him. I'll drop another. No, I'm just. Well, fuck him, because I tried to reconcile it, because I'm like, I'm over the beef. I want to move on from this shit. Like, I'm a grown ass man. I got a kid. Like, I can't be dealing with it. Well, no, I can't say that I'm all mature now, because look how I'm talking. But
Mm.
I'm like trying to reconcile it, and he's like, oh, it never bothered me. Fuck you. Like, oh, shut up. Like, here's my thing. Okay, it never bothered you. You didn't give a fuck, right? Then why'd you respond
Mm.
twice? Why do you still hold a grudge? You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah,
can't say it didn't bother you from the jump if you drop 2 disses and still hold a grudge. Obviously,
that,
it fucking bothered you. Like, that's
at
pretty
that point,
clear.
it's just. At that point, it's just bitterness.
It's bitterness. Yeah, so it's still eating at him. And I like, look, younger me might have been like, oh, good, I'm glad that it's eating at him. No, now I'm like, fuck no. Like, I don't want you to be bothered by this shit. Like,
Mm.
like, put your pants on and fucking have a conversation. I don't know. You
Right.
know?
But yeah, no, fuck. The underground community has some history, and you know,
It's got
guys,
some history.
you know what, guys? In my book that the book that I'm actually writing is called DJ Jammer Ray Presents the Book of Rhymes, and it mainly expresses the overall view and the history of rap itself, with mainstream and the underground when it was just like it wasn't even an actual genre of music. It wasn't on the radio. It was just people in the Bronx going up on the mic and basically doing like different beats.
Yeah.
And I basically talk about that in one chapter. The other chapter I talk about the underground community's history. And I basically don't go into like actual brief or like don't go into deep. I just give like a kind of a brief and I basically say, these artists had kind of this beef and then these artists had these kind of beef and what actually happened with the diss tracks. Um, and that's basically what I try to express in the book is like the history of the underground community.
Yeah, man. That's awesome that you're doing that. No one else in the community is writing fucking books. Like, that's fucking awesome.
Well, and honestly, I just felt like the community needs to actually, because like even if we don't blow up, we still had history. Like there was still something there, like
Of course.
because
That's the
we
and
act.
the crazy to me about the community, right?
Mhm.
We started off slow, okay? It started off slow. It was a couple people. Then it was
Mhm.
3. Then it was 4. Then it was 5. Then it was 10. Then we got some heat. I think like the rap contest that I put together, the rap tournament that brought like I think that like that was like the peak.
Mhm.
All right, so like it was going crazy. Then it slowed down. Once me and Kenji quit briefly. Excuse me. Oh, damn. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, acid reflux. Anyway,
No, you're
after
fine.
me and Kenji quit briefly, it slowed down again. That was the toughest thing to get that back going because me and Kenji, I feel like we had to like put the community on our shoulders and get it back running again, and that was tough
Right.
because like people split up, like no one really paid attention anymore. But look where the fuck it's got. We
Mhm.
got so many more people. Look how much it's grown. Like, okay, the community group chat, right? I
Mhm.
don't know how many people are in there, but like that's not even the half of it. Not everyone's in that. Like even Beyond and Kenji aren't even in that. So like
Mhm.
that's not the whole underground community. It has grown exponentially, and it's
Mhm.
active as fuck. Who else could fucking do that? That's all I'm saying. Like and like we're back at it like a crack addict. I'm just saying
Mhm.
this shit is
And that's
crazy, man.
That's why I think everyone comes to these podcasts because this is the underground podcast, and
Yeah. Yep.
we're trying to get people in, and we're like me and Phoenix talked about having a third co-host, but at the same time having the third co-host would probably create issues. But honestly, if you guys feel, to me at least, if you guys feel like you can be consistent and be consistent with us, then I don't think I would. I probably wouldn't mind having a third co-host.
DJ, can we please talk about this off camera, please? No, I mean that sounds cool. We'll talk about it. But like, yo, and you said like we're the underground podcast.
Mhm,
This podcast. No, this podcast is the underground community. If
mhm,
you think about it, like this is the shit that brings everyone together.
mhm,
Like it ain't the music. That's the thing with the underground community. It's never been the music. Of course, I mean, yes, the music is a huge part of it. We love, but this is like the public square
mhm.
to discuss the music and to discuss the underground community because you can't do all that in a song,
True.
you know. So like
This is
it used to be Beyond Me and it used to be
mm,
controversy, but neither of them really put out content.
mm,
Controversy's still there, but not really. You know what I mean? So like, and shout out Controversy. I love him with all my heart. You know, we reconciled and all
mm,
that's gone. But like, as far as content, like him, Beyond Me, that's just not really there.
mm.
You know, obviously Beyond Me's. I think he's gone for good. I don't know. I mean, he might make a majestic comeback. But like right
Yeah.
now, it's me and DJ. That's what it is. Like no one's
Well, and,
people are putting out their music. No one's like involved like we are. We're holding this shit together by a thread.
right,
And I
and
think
that's
that's
why.
pretty cool.
And we've been we I understand that, like we discussed about this in the beginning of this podcast or this episode, that it's been a while since we did episode 3 and since we did episode 2, and we've been trying, but like we said, fucking life's gonna get in the way and fuck us all,
Yeah. But I mean life fucks everybody in the ass.
right?
You know, and it kinda I gotta admit, like it's pissed me off that like more people aren't putting out other content besides music. I'm like, why
Mhm.
is it on me and DJ to do this? You know, and that I shouldn't think like that, but it's like at the same time, like there's so many people in the community. Like let's and look, listen, I shouldn't say that. You know, there are people putting out content. Okay, Jabez Z, I don't know if he considers himself part of the community. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know his circumstances. Um, what's his name? Dead Dreamer. I think he goes by Dizzy now. He does reactions every now and then. Slick is always bringing the music, but like, is there really anyone that's like really holding this shit together? I don't know.
Right.
I
Well, and
think we got to be more. I think you know, honestly, DJ, speaking to you directly, I think we got to be more consistent, me and you.
mm,
And I know the
well, and I try.
holidays are coming, so it's going to be tough with the
Mm,
holidays, but I think we could do this. We got to be a little more consistent. And I speak for
mm,
myself too, because I've been out of the pic. You know, you've hit me up several times, like, "Yo, you want to do the podcast? You want to do that?" And I just can't. But like, I
mm,
gotta I gotta work on my schedule better to fit it in.
mm. Well, and honestly too, I've been trying to be more consistent because I promised a lot of stuff. I post that on social media and I'll post on Instagram and I'll promise some stuff and I'll end up like right now the from like a long time ago. I think a lot of people are just like they kind of have trust issues when it comes to whenever I say I'm gonna post something because I said that I'm gonna post underground community beats type beats like Slick of the Ice type beat, Icy Cash type beat, Kenji type beat, Phoenix the rapper type beat. And I'm going to start producing that. I've just been busy, and a lot of people realize that a long time ago I said that I was going to basically post a story, a fictional story that was dealing with the underground, and that it was basically about an actual killer, like a it's like a thriller where it's the killer going around and messing with underground community members, and it takes place in 2025 after.
Woo.
So we in the story we've all basically got our success, and we basically got a monumental success, kind of like like the YouTube community where we're known, but we're not known like Eminem or D12 or all those people, but we're still known like Crip, Dax, and I'm gonna get those stories out. I just haven't had time. So those stories are still coming. In fact, this Sunday I'm trying to get the first issue out. So
Are
and
you trying to submit it to a newspaper or something, or a
no,
magazine?
I'm gonna post it on my website so that those
Oh,
who are in
that's
the community can actually read it. And plus, look at it this way. I'm trying to basically write that story so people who actually it helps me, it helps out the community, and it also helps out people who are bored because people who actually like to read because think about this, there's certain types of people who basically like to read and people who like to not read. Most likely there's people who don't like to read, and those people don't like to listen to, like, rap music, or like to listen to, that type of our type of music, and that would interest
yeah,
them into the community, because if they're
yeah.
reading an actual great written story that interests them, boom, and then
That
it
makes
also
sense. So
spreads
you're
out.
going into their field of expertise or their field of interest to
Mhm,
draw them into the community.
mhm. That way I can actually spread your guys's, spread the communities, the spread everyone's name.
My man, listen to this. Everybody listening, dude. Just shout out fucking DJ, man. Cause I'm serious. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be rude to anyone, but like, you're doing more for the community than fucking anyone. I'm
And I'm trying.
serious. Like,
Thank you.
it's crazy how involved you are.
Mhm,
And this is the crazy thing about you, because the community has gone through ups and downs where like it's just dead. There's a couple times where it's been dead, and you never stopped. Like
mhm,
you were just constantly talking about it, putting
mhm,
stuff out there, content. Like you never stopped. And I think people
mhm,
don't appreciate that, man. And like you're the type of person we need.
mhm,
We desperately need whenever we fall into a low. I
mhm.
think we're going good right now, but like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because right now everyone's got each other's backs. Whenever we post an album or someone posts an album, everyone posts it on their story. So I
Yeah.
think the community's in good hands right now for as like, support wise. But I'm gonna try to always be there for this community. Like, fucking, I love rap, I love hip hop, I love all
I
music.
just want to yeah, I just want to get like I feel like we yes, so it's active.
Right.
Well, I feel like we haven't been um sorry, one sec. I feel like we haven't been connected like we were in the early days. Like when that whole like rap tournament was going on, even a little bit after that, like everybody was talking in the group chat every day. Like that my phone was blowing up.
Right.
I just feel like we haven't seen that. And like I don't know. I just to be honest, I miss that. Like I
You
understand people are growing up, they're moving on with their lives, but like I don't know. I feel like we need to find that spark again.
right.
And just
Well,
people need
anyways,
to get more involved.
it's an hour long, so, and plus I'm gonna I gotta go because I gotta go take a piss.
Oh shit. I didn't realize.
No, you're fine, man.
Alright.
All right, so how do you want to end it? You want to end it with a rap, or free fact, or a fun fact, a free fact? What the fuck?
No, well, I don't know. I don't have anything. You can go ahead and end this one.
All right, guys, you guys are the underground community. Usually, I say you guys are the J Pixers because that's like my motto for my fans. But if you haven't listened to me or Phoenix or anyone in the community, you guys, or anyone that we discussed, go check out everyone that we discussed. Even though, even Boss Up, even though he might, even though me and Ghost might not actually mess with Boss Up like that, just go give him a chance, and you basically decide what your factor of it. Go listen to everyone in the
Of
community,
course.
and go basically check out both mine and Phoenix the Rapper's music. His upcoming EP is going to come out tomorrow. Um, and if I do get this episode up by tomorrow, it's going to come out later today. So you guys have a good night, a good day, even a good fuck. If you're fucking to the podcast right now, shit, I want to be disgusted.
Yo, I'm fucking to the podcast right now. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why we call this episode Talk Sex. I'm just-
Oh.
and Ghost is and Ghost just basically came, you know.
Yeah, that's how I
Those of you
come.
who
That's how I come, motherfucker.
anyone who's a random, that's not snow. That is something else.
Yeah, nah, don't worry. No innocent bystanders.
You guys have a good day.